There's been a lot of conflict over the past few months. What happened most recently was by far the most destructive and chaotic. Reddit decided to release r/place again. The last time this happened was in 2017, which was 5 years ago, as an April Fool's joke, and they decided to bring it back this year, and not many made it alive out of this war zone, this no man's land that is r/place. In front of me here, I have the post declaring that it's over. If we go to r/place and check the canvas out, it's gone. It's all blank. It's just dead now. But overall, I think it was a really great internet social experiment. I think it was really interesting to see what people would make on this massive canvas, and bear in mind this is way bigger than the one 5 years ago due to the rise of streaming and just the internet in general, Reddit's popularity. There was a lot more this time than it was the first time. It was very interesting and fascinating to see what people came up with, and there is quite a lot I'll want to go over. We're gonna check this out from day 1 to day 4 that it ended on. I was actually there when it ended. I actually stayed up till 1 a.m. just watching as it just died out. Already, you can see the flags starting to form everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Just look at how, I think it was Turkey that really started dominating on the first few days. It's right there. I see Elden Ring forming right there. Now notice this massive void going around. Oh, you saw it hit Osu for a moment there. I'm pretty sure that is XQC already on starting his rampage. You might have seen some posts just completely shitting on XQC. If you guys don't know, he is my favorite streamer. Sorry, please don't cancel me, and don't cancel my streamer. He basically got his juices to just destroy artwork across r/place, and it really pissed people off. But I'll justify his actions in a few moments. So yeah, you'll see this void just spreading around. And here it expands the canvas. It expands every day. So yeah, you're gonna just see the flags just form in Germany especially. People didn't really hate on them because they were a bit more subtle. They just did really thin but really long flags across the entire canvas, while others like Turkey just took up a massive tile. And in a moment you're gonna see XQC's profile pop up twice. There it is. And there's the other one, and it just disintegrates after a few moments. There you go, it's gone. But yeah, it was really cool to see all this shit that people really drew for their communities. Personally, I kind of supported the Sea of Thieves ones, although no one really tried to take over the Sea of Thieves ones from what I remember. It was just little tiles with the skull on it. I think that's Ludwig's right there, the Kirby. I know he did do a Kirby at one point. Now, this is where it pisses me off. So, look in the bottom left as the new canvas appears. What the fuck? France. And this is the one thing that I really hated about this fucking subreddit. France especially just took over an entire, what would this be, 5% of the map? 7%? Something like that. Look at how fucking big that is. I just don't understand why they needed such, why couldn't they just stick to, smaller, tiles like everyone else? But no, they just went out of their way and defended this fucking corner right here. God, I'm gonna go on a rant about it in a moment. And you can't really see because of the shitty quality. But basically, around day 2, people started placing Among Us fucking characters inside of every little picture. There. Look at that fruit. Look at it. Well, anyway, people just placed little Among Us characters in every little thing. And actually, that was really funny to see. I know that the Star Wars canvas, this one right here, got taken over by Among Us completely. And it was really funny to see, because from afar, like, all these artworks look really normal, but then you zoom in and then you just see sussy imposters. You know, that's the internet humor I wanted to see, okay? That's the kind of shit you want to see for a experiment like this. I was hoping for more internet lore, you know, more memes and stuff, smaller communities. I fucking hated these flags. I didn't want to see this nationalism like popping up across the whole canvas. I don't get it. Okay, dedicate like a tiny little part of the canvas to your country, sure. That's fine. You know, I like to see that. But when these countries take it that far, like France did, took up like 5% of the whole canvas, and it's a massive canvas, man. I just don't understand the point of it. It's Reddit. This isn't meant for like countries and politics and stuff, man. But yeah, that was my one problem with it. Although I can understand why people would do it. It was still annoying to see. I wanted to see smaller communities get their little spotlight for a few days. No. These big ass countries just had to ruin it, man. And guys, if you're enjoying this video, watch until the end and then decide if you want to subscribe. Please, you know, just consider it, okay? I'll give you some time to think. Anyways, I think the void that XQC like kind of spread and all the artwork that he destroyed, I think that's what made r/place interesting. I would go on my phone every few hours, check Twitch, check what was happening, check the canvas, and it was just every few hours there was a new conflict happening, and it was really interesting to see. I'm not saying that he was like being a good person for it. He was being a complete dick, and I completely understand it. I just think that it would be so much more boring if people just placed their artwork down and then they just went. There's no risk of being like taken over or whatever. I think it made it interesting. Like, you'd have to come back every few hours, check if your community was still there, try to like recover it, you know? I'll show you some artworks that I really liked. Yeah, right here. I love this Hollow Knight and this Rani. Like, they look so cute, man. I love how they shaded him, and I kept going back to this. No one touched these guys, man. Like, they're just too good. I love seeing these smaller like subs and fan bases. Like, even Tunic is there. I know that's a really new game, and it's just nice to see that kind of stuff. Megamin right there. I didn't notice that until just now. Wow. And we've got the bronies over here. GG to you guys. These streamers really like tried to destroy these bronies, especially the meteor that they released. It was basically this massive like void, and then it formed into a dick, and then it cummed all over the bronies. I see Persona here. There's just so much. I love seeing like the little gaming communities. God, there was like a mix between like 2019 Joker and Grogu. It was basically like Grogu wearing like clown makeup, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know if that's like a meme or something, but I just noticed it and I thought it was really cool. Not sure I can find it right now though. There's a Bloodborne little artwork right there. That looks really fucking cool, man. And then this One Piece one, this is impressive. See, I'd way prefer like One Piece to take up this entire tile rather than like Friends. Like, this is just plain colors, man. Like blue, white, red, just a massive stretch of it. That's so fucking boring, man. I just love how BTS invaded them though. If you want to observe every little artwork, where do you even start, man? It's so cool. The Elden Ring one, this was cool. It says get good and then you died, and there's the little pot guy. I did contribute to giving him a penis at one point. Sorry about that, guys. Stardew Valley right there. These like little pixel games, they really had their like comeuppance for r/place, because it's just like you already know what they look like. You can just easily draw them. Oh man, it was really fun to see this every single day. I think if it's done like every 5 years, like the internet culture completely changes in that time, and it'll just be so different to what it is now. That's pretty much all I have to speak about. I've got some news for you as well, guys. I've got a podcast coming out with 2 other guys this Saturday we're recording. I don't know when it'll be out. I assume this weekend though. It's called the Would Love to Podcast. I'll put the links to the social medias in the description as well. And also follow my own Twitter at the Anti-Kid. I'll be updating you guys on what's going on my Twitter. Maybe. No, I probably won't.